Hey there, how's it going? It's MiffedCrew here. My name is Luke and I am playing a video game called Mass Effect. Specifically the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect, which is like the remastered version basically. So the first Mass Effect game was released around a decade ago, and in 2021 they had a Legendary Edition release, which is has like the first game, second game, and the third game with updated graphics and things like that. So I think it should be pretty good. I'm going to start with the first game. We have a nice little Legendary Edition menu here. We actually get to choose which one we want, whether it's Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, or Mass Effect 3. Me personally, I'm going to start with Mass Effect 1, especially as it's those games, as it's one of those game franchises that actually remembers the things you did in the previous game. So what I do in the first game is going to affect the second game, and what happens in the second game and even the first game would affect what happens in the third game. So yeah, I really want to take this from the top. I'm not sure if we're going to do all the games, part of the games, but what I'm thinking at the moment is that I want to tackle the whole trilogy. But I don't know, I've only finished one or two games on my channel so far, so I don't know, maybe I will get there, maybe I won't, we'll see. But I think for now though, I am going to just start with the first game and see how it goes. Really. Now, I will be doing this alongside my Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play, which is quite a different game in comparison to Mass Effect. Mass Effect and Banjo-Kazooie are two very different games. But yeah, I will be uploading those really. These are just games that I want to play on my channel right now, so we're going to see how that goes. But either way, I just want to get into this really, so we're going to start a new career, and this should play the opening cutscene.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Okay.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, so here we have a few options. John Shepard, which allows you to play as a male, basically. Female Shepard, which allows you to play as a female. Or Enter New ID, which basically allows you to like customize a character, choose the hairstyle, looks, things like that, really. Me personally, I've heard good things about both male Shepard and female Shepard. I think I'm actually going to go for female Shepard, but honestly, I think both male Shepard and female Shepard are good. It doesn't really matter to me, so I think I'm just going to go for Jane Shepard, really, and
please
see
log
how it
in
goes.
to access your profile.
So, first name, can't I edit these? Oh, I can. Shepard. I think I'll just keep it as is, though, for now. Jane Shepard. Can I edit my last name as well, out of interest? I can edit my first name. What about the last name, though?
Profile reconstruction complete.
It's cool that you can edit your first name though. I didn't know you could do that, because this is like a preset basically. Yeah, if you did the enter new ID sort of thing, then you could choose your origin, your reputation, your class, and probably even your last name as well. But the one I did is like very preset. And I was actually surprised that it can actually change your first name, not your last name though. Okay, good to know. Once you confirm your character is complete, you will be unable to change any settings. I am perfectly fine with that.
Identification confirmed.
I should also mention that I have disabilities, mild autism, which is based on the Asperger syndrome, and dyspraxia. I just thought I'd mention that. I think it's always fair to let people know. But with that being said, I think I'm just going to do this really. I'm going to hit set and let the loading screen commence. Let's do this now. See how it goes. Opening cutscene.
Shepard, Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for herself.
Okay.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Okay, in the year 2148, that's a long time away from now, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. I'm not a great reader as well. In the decades that followed, these mysterious art revealed starring new technology. I could not read all that in time. I think it's basically just saying that humans were discovering Mars or exploring it or something. They discovered some technology which opened them up to exploring space, exploring alien civilizations, things like that.
Initiating transmission sequence. Commander?
I have actually played a bit of Mass Effect as well myself. Like, I played a fair bit of this game, a bit of the second game, and the demo of the third game. But I haven't actually completed any of the games, so you know, I think I get the general idea on how Mass Effect works, how to play it, things like that. But I don't know like every single thing there is to know. So I think what I'll do is that I can't talk about the things that I do know, and the things that I don't know, I guess I'll be discovering here. So see how it goes. It should be fun. I'm looking forward to starting this journey.
Hitting the relay in 3,
2, 1, 0.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online.
Cool.
Drift,
Cool.
just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
He's got a point.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Okay. So we kind of have like some dialogue options here, and we can kind of like choose what we say. I kind of feel that more often than not, the one on the bottom is usually a bit more the hostile line, but not always. Sometimes there is some. Sometimes the line on the bottom is kind of what you want to go with, really, and it's not always hostile. I think for this one, let's see. I'm not really sure which one to go for, so that's the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story. I think I usually go for I agree.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Let's see. Is he upset? I heard you made him mad. I think I'll go with is he upset.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay, so we had a few things pop up there. Let's see. Press escape and open the journal for you to view update missions and objectives. So, if I was to go to journal, is it? Then let's see. We have missions and assignments. So missions are like the primary missions. Assignments are the secondary missions. If we go here, it wants me to go speak to Captain Anderson in the comm room. Now, there aren't actually any objective markers, for the most part at least, that tell you where to go. So you're gonna have to like read where it's like the locations it's giving you, and like kind of like figure out how to get there yourself. It's not usually too complicated, but it's just something to be aware of. I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to the codex as well. And here we have the primary codex and the second codex. Now, basically what the codex is that it kind of gives you like relevant information. So if we go to aliens,
roughly 1,200 years ago,
it gives me well, so far I have a codex about Turians,
roughly 1,200,
which is an alien race, and we haven't seen a lot of Turians at the moment. The only Turian we're seeing at the moment is that Nihilist character, which we're about to speak to shortly. Down here we have Humanity and the Systems Alliance. And
the Systems Alliance is an...
As you may notice, we actually have a little voiceover as well when we go into the little folder here and click on one. The Systems Alliance... I think what I'm going to do for this is that I'm actually going to like go through these and scroll through them. So if you want to pause and read what the codexes have to offer, then I'll do that. But otherwise, I'll just continue on with the game.
1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council.
I don't think you actually have to look through these. I think it's just for like extra information to further build the lore and story and things like that. There is a lot of depth in Mass Effect that covers everything from information about types of armor to the history of certain species of aliens, things like that. Really, it's really in depth actually, more in depth than a lot of games that I've played at least.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government
as well. And I'm going to do the same with secondary. You don't actually get any voiceovers for the secondary codexes, from what I can gather. So yeah, I'm just going to scroll through these in case you want to look at them. And yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, that's kind of what we've covered now. We've covered the codex, we've covered the journal, I think, which is basically the missions and objectives. I think that's what I'm gonna stick with for now. Another little addition to the legendary edition of Mass Effect as well is that you also have something called photo mode, which basically allows you to like change perspectives a little and kind of get some like mid-action shots really. And I don't really know how to use this myself. This is actually my first ever time using the photo mode in Mass Effect. But as you can see, you can actually go like fairly far away from the character as well, really, which I personally feel is really good. Because some games have it that it's like too focused on the character, so you don't have a lot of flexibility. But I think this is quite a flexible photo mode system. So just neat little things like that. I think for now though, I want to continue with the game. So we need to go and speak to the captain, but I think it's usually fully experienced if you speak to other characters along the way as well. So we can actually speak to this guy, which I'm going to do right now, and we'll see what he has to say.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Let's see. I heard him arguing with someone.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Yeah, what does he mean by that? Is that
you think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
And you may notice that sometimes in dialogue options you have investigate. These are little dialogue things that don't actually progress you further through the story, but they do kind of give you extra information. May have some impacts later on in some cases. I'm not sure about that myself, but it might. So yeah, I'm just going to do this for the information this guy's got to give, and then once I've done that, then I'll choose one of these options to further progress.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Let's see. I think I'll question what he means about that.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Captain.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he
Okay.
melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You
Wow.
don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Okay. And Turby
You don't
Inspector.
trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
I guess that was long
That
ago.
was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
But yeah, I guess I'll just take the eye look into
I'll
it
see if
now.
I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, cool. Awesome. You have a new little thing in our codex as well. Just gonna quickly go there. See, this is in humanity and
Humanity's
and
first
systems
contact with an
alliance.
alien race occurred in 2157.
So yeah, I'll
At
just
that
scroll
time,
through
the
this.
Alliance allowed survey.
And is there anything else in the secondary? Yep, there is. So I'll just have a quick read through that. I'll just actually do it a bit of a solo scroll, just so it's not too fast. There you go. In case you want to read it, feel free. Otherwise, I'll move onwards. I'm also going to tap F5 to quick save as well. That's basically what the checkpoints are like through saves, basically. So anytime you want to have a checkpoint, just hit the save button, F5 for a quick save, and it should be okay. Oh, I almost missed someone. No, I missed someone.
I
Crud.
think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
Wait, can
This
I
mission is
reload?
far more than a simple
I don't think I
shakedown
can.
run.
No. Oh, well, maybe I'll get a chance to before the mission. So yeah, I'll just go. I'll just hit what's going on
Is
this
someone
time.
gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Okay, what are we picking up? Wider secrecy. You should have told me.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Okay, I think I got that. Prothean. Prothean?
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Okay. So, I'm glad you're here to help. You sound worried. We don't need your help here. I could ask about the council, perhaps.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Like heck he is. Okay. I could ask why
What's
on
going
that.
on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
As you can see, I could be a bit of a of a bit of a cold head. I don't know what the word is if I chose to be, but I don't want to do that just yet. I think for my first playthrough, I want to be a bit of a neutral, positive type of character. But I don't mind being, you know, a little bit annoyed, I guess, at things if it seems necessary enough. Like, I guess given the options it's given me, I guess I don't mind questioning a little, really. So, like, you put my name forward,
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
I didn't know it would come out like that.
Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Okay.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay, cool. I might as well do the investigate as well. See if I can get anything added to my codex.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Right, I didn't quite get to read all of the introduction text in time before it went onto screen. But I remember it said that that humans found like some sort of, was it artifact, was it on Mars, that allowed them to explore space and all those sorts of things. I wondered that artifact was from the Protheans or not. I'm guessing it must have been, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something that's already been explained. Maybe. That does happen. But Eden Prime.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
That's cool, it is, yeah. The space farming species. I don't know, spacefaring, I mean. Not farming. Okay, and
why
the
is this
beacon?
beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Terminus systems?
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
Okay.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Is that dialogue meant to interrupt?
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
So there's actually some footage on Eden Prime then of, I think, some current events that are happening there. So you're gonna want to take a look at that. They're all in big trouble, basically.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
I like how he knows the exact timing to pause it out.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, really. So you're going to
tell
secure
Alenko
the
and
beacon
Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Some enemy contacts there, which also might be after the beacon. A lot more complicated indeed, for sure.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Some serious digging.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
Okay.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
And this is in effect our first mission. So I think I will tackle this in the next episode. Before we end the episode off there, though, I'm gonna start out by saving first real quick. But yeah, I did actually.
This place got hit hard, Commander.
Oh, hang on, small dialogue.
Keep your guard up.
He's under a lot of enemy contact then. But yeah, we're basically teaming up with Caden and Richard L. Jenkins. Jenkins was the character I absolutely forgot about to have a conversation with him on the Normandy. So yeah, I saved the game just now. I'm not going to save again just for good measure. But what I think I'm going to do in the next episode, before I start this mission, is that I'm actually going to have the conversation with Richard Jenkins first. Like just because I missed that. And I'm just going to load up the save that I have here and see how it goes from there. But yeah, either way, this is Mass Effect. Thank you so much for watching. It's MiffedCrew here. My name is Luke, and I'll be back with more videos coming soon. Goodbye, crewmates.